is a fun and charming children's story about a rabbit who builds a flying machine. Benny the Rabbit and the Flying Machine. Deep inside the peaceful Meadowville Forest lived Benny the Rabbit, a curious little bunny with long floppy ears and a very big imagination. While other rabbits loved digging tunnels or munching on carrots, Benny loved something else: inventing things. His burrow was filled with tools, gears, springs, and strange half-finished gadgets. But there was one dream Benny had always held close to his fluffy heart. "I want to fly," he whispered every night, staring at the birds soaring across the sky. One sunny morning, Benny hopped out of his burrow with an idea that made his whiskers tingle. "I'm going to build a flying machine." He grabbed his toolbox and started working right away. Benny's big build first. He built a wooden frame. Then, he added wheels from an old squirrel wagon. He attached the giant leaves for wings. And finally, a carrot-shaped steering lever. All day long, Benny hammered, twisted, tightened, and polished. Animals gathered to watch. "Rabbits don't fly, Benny," laughed Freddie the Fox. "You'll only fall," chirped Bella the Bluebird. But Benny kept building, smiling softly. "I'll never know unless I try." The first flight after days of hard work, Benny stood proudly beside his shiny new invention, Bunny Flyer 3000, painted in bright carrot orange. All the forest animals gathered in a circle as Benny climbed into the little seat. He gripped the carrot lever. He took a deep breath. "Here goes nothing." He pushed the lever. The wheels spun faster until the Bunny Flyer zoomed down the meadow hill and, whoosh, the leafy wings caught the wind. The machine wobbled. It tilted. It bounced once. And then it lifted into the sky. "He's flying!" cried the squirrels. "Go, Benny!" squealed the rabbits. Benny soared above the trees, above the sparkling river, and above the tallest oak in the forest. His ears flapped wildly in the wind, and his heart beat with excitement. "This is the best day ever," he shouted. Benny's big surprise, but as Benny flew further, a sudden strong wind blew in. The Bunny Flyer shook hard. "Oh no!" Benny gasped. "The wind is too strong." He pulled the lever left. He pulled it right. The machine dipped and twirled until floomph, Benny landed safely in a giant patch of soft dandelions. When he hopped out, dusted with yellow fluff, the forest animals ran to him cheering. "You really did it," said Bella the Bluebird. "You proved us wrong," Freddie the Fox admitted. Benny smiled proudly. "I may have crashed, but I flew, and I'll make my next machine even better." A new beginning. From that day on, Benny became the forest's official Inventor Rabbit. Animals from all around came to see his creations, and every week, a new version of the Bunny Flyer rolled out. Benny never stopped dreaming, never stopped building, never stopped believing, because he knew one wonderful truth: if you dare to try, even a rabbit can touch the sky. If you want, I can also create a story description, a back cover blurb, viral YouTube hashtags, illustrations, or a picture book version.